Hey guys, Angelique here. In today's video, I will be covering the best lead generation marketing strategies for beginners in 2021. Now, before jumping into the goods of this video, I just wanted to let you guys know about the free workshop we have going on, where we are sharing the exact strategy about how this 62-year-old woman was able to generate $160,000 in just 90 days. So if you're interested in learning more, make sure you check out the link in my description. So if you're watching this video, odds are you are trying to grow your email list. Lead generation is the bulk of our existence. Every business owner ever needs to focus on how to bring new customers into your own business. So that's what this video is about. It's all about how do we actually generate leads that are attracted to our core offering, our products, our courses, our programs, whatever it is you offer. You need to understand that lead generation is such a critical part of being in business, because growing your own email list allows you to build an audience that you own. Instagram followers, YouTube subscribers, this and that aren't promised forever, but something that you can own as a business owner is customer data. And that is why building an email list is so critical, because generating leads allows you to bring in new audiences and expand your reach beyond the horizon. So before we jump into ways to actually generate leads, I want to talk about the features of a high quality lead magnet. Your lead magnet should essentially be the band-aid cure to your customers' biggest solutions, whereas your paid product or your gated product is something that is beyond that band-aid solution, provides more of a real life solution that helps your clients get to where they need to be, educating your clients about your main purpose as a company and the problems you solve. The second is to build your trust with your audience. People who are downloading your lead magnet or opting into your email list are doing so because you are offering some sort of thing that solves some sort of problem in their life. And so that is the purpose of a good lead magnet, and you need to ensure that it is an entry way into doing business with you. What do your clients need to receive to understand exactly what you offer and why you are the person they should trust with this problem that they are trying to solve? The next thing you should think about is which email software is optimized for you to succeed. Now, there are a number of different email softwares out there that are great. There are free versions and paid versions. Depending on where you are at business, there are a variety of different email softwares that you can choose from. When it comes to email software, I always want to look at if they have the ability to automate an email sequence. This allows you to nurture a cold prospect journey to becoming a customer, because automating an email sequence allows you to educate your customer as soon as they opt into your list. So what you'll want to focus on is building trust, introducing who you are, building trust, explaining how you solve some sort of problem, explaining what the solution is to that said problem. That is the entryway into doing business with you, is just really educating your customers on who you are and what you do. So that is the purpose of an email nurture sequence, and making sure that you choose an email software that allows you to automate sequences like that is so critical. So there are a variety that I like to use. ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, Flowdesk are my top 3 favorite email softwares, but there are a variety of different email softwares that exist out there. So making sure you choose the one that fits your business model as best as you can is so critical. So moving on to the goods of the video, how do you actually generate leads into your business? Now, there are a variety of different things. The main thing is, first, you need to give people a reason to opt into your email list. So again, revisiting that lead magnet idea, what thing do you need to create to allow people an introduction into your business? What is the entry to barrier when it comes to doing business with you? So the lead magnet should fix that, be the band-aid solution to that problem, so that prospective clients can be properly introduced to your business. So going into the different strategies of how you can actually build that email list once you have that lead magnet. One of my favorite ways to organically build an email list is via Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is the only social media platform where its main purpose is for people to click on links to blogs. When it comes to a lead magnet or downloading, optimizing your own Pinterest to make sure that your lead magnet is being seen and making sure that is it is optimized for Pinterest search is so critical. So Pinterest is a great platform to share your lead magnet. So looking into ways to grow your brand on Pinterest is highly, highly recommended. I've been able to build an audience through Pinterest for myself, my clients, and again, it is one of the best organic ways to build an email list. The next strategy is through an interactive quiz. You know those famous BuzzFeed quizzes that are always shown on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever it is, that you're always enticed to click on? That is essentially a lead generation strategy, and it is so powerful because odds are people want to find out information about themselves. People are selfish. People want to know what personality they are, or why they're this way, why they're that way. Creating a quiz that is centered around what you offer not only allows you to, one, get the lead and their email, but also get really crucial information about your customers through this quiz. It is by far one of my favorite things to create for myself, for my business, for my clients' businesses, because of how powerful it is. You will be so surprised about how many people actually want to learn more about themselves, but also then segmenting that audience into particular lists so that you can really offer the solution that best fits their situation and scenario and where they're at in life. That is so powerful. So a quiz is a very popular lead generation strategy. So if you are interested in learning more about how to actually implement a quiz as your primary lead generation strategy, make sure you check the link in my description to design your first quiz completely free on me. The next thing is via your social media links. Now this might be obvious to you, but making sure you have links in your Instagram bio directly to your lead magnet is so critical. It needs to be separate from the link to your website, so using some sort of software like Linktree or creating your own version of Linktree via your website is so powerful. Here's a snippet of what mine kind of looks like, but making sure you have links not only to your website but directly to your lead magnet, and telling your audience to directly download your lead magnet is so critical. So showing up on stories, showing up on reels, showing up on Instagram posts, showing up on Facebook posts, telling people that you have a lead magnet that they need to download because it's so good and so helpful. And so what I do in my Instagram bio is I have an arrow that says free downloads with an arrow to click the link below it. And then once you click on the link, you actually are redirected to a page of a variety of different free downloads that I have, but also my website, my YouTube channel, and vice versa, and all of my other important links. The next thing is Facebook groups. Facebook groups are a very powerful way to build a community. Also, being a part of Facebook groups and being a part of other people's community is another great way to promote yourself. I have gotten clients through Facebook groups. I have gotten people to sign up to my email list through Facebook groups, and it is so powerful because oftentimes the communities within those Facebook groups are looking for some sort of solution to their business problem or life problems, especially when there are promotional posts that you can actually promote yourself on. Telling people to download some sort of link or redirecting them to your lead magnet is a really great way to grow your email list. Facebook groups are a secret weapon that I think a lot of people don't actually use for lead generation because it takes a bit of work, because you're constantly looking for places to post your links, constantly looking for groups that actually allow you to promote yourself. And so that is the key, is finding a few groups, maybe 10, 20 groups, and constantly sharing your content in there, asking questions, being a part of the discussion, and from there you can also really grow your email list by yourself. The next thing is your blog and SEO. So if you are a blogger, SEO is hands down one of the most important things you need to focus on. And from there, you should also think about having things such as pop-ups, or at the bottom of each blog post, or even in the middle of each blog post, a link to some sort of free download that is relative to that blog post. Making sure in your content that you write, you are constantly redirecting people to download your free download. People won't be searching for your lead magnet unless you tell them exactly what it is and what you offer and put it directly in front of them. So things like pop-ups, even though you might think they're annoying when you go on your own websites and visit other bloggers and other shops. Even though you personally might think they are annoying, they are proven to show results. So having pop-ups across your blog, having opt-ins throughout your blog posts is super critical to redirect people to your email list. If they are reading your blog, odds are they're already interested to you as a brand. So again, making sure they're redirected to your list is so important, again, because you are able to own that audience. And the next thing is your podcast. If you have a podcast, making sure you are constantly calling your audience to action to go to a particular URL to download a free download. When people are listening to your content, watching your content, reading your content, it is so important to try to capture them as a lead in that given moment. If you don't and they decide to click off of your website, they could possibly never come across your content again. So you want to make sure as soon as someone clicks one of your links, they are enticed to want to be added to your email list through some sort of pop-up, through some sort of call to action and an invitation on the adventure to you as a business. No matter what place you're posting content, you are constantly sharing with your audience that you have this thing and tell them what downloading this thing will solve. And so that is the key of lead generation, is that making sure you are calling to action your audience across all of the different platforms that you're on constantly and consistently, and then again adding the most possible value that you can to a cold audience that then will become an audience that pays. So that is essentially the best lead generation marketing strategies that I have for beginners in 2021. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure you get notified every single time I post. Again, I know I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but if you are looking for ways to make money online, make sure you check out the link in my description to find out more about how this 62-year-old woman was able to make $160,000 in just 90 days. Make sure you check out the link in my description to find out more. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Oh,